Bonsoir mes amis. Ouais, c'est moi, Mortan. Aastad. Well, hi guys. So a bit of a different video from me to you guys. If you haven't already skipped it, this is not music related. This is movie related, and it's kind of exciting for me because I am a huge Woody Allen fan, and I just received this or this. Yeah. So this is I just got the latest Woody Allen film. I've been waiting to see this for quite a while. It was filmed in the fall of 2022. I think this is for me. This will be the first new Woody Allen film I see in 3 years. Last one was Rifkins Festival, which is one of those rare Woody Allen films that I've only seen once. I mean, even very heavy dramas, like your Strindberg type films like Interiors. I've seen at least a couple of times, but that film I thought was just very dull. Even though the main character is played by a wonderful actor, some of you Trek fans out there might remember him from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He played the Grand Nagus. Quark. Clean my ears, Quark. Or something like that. You remember him, right? Yeah, I love Woody Allen. To me, he's been the biggest filmmaker of my life. My dad took me to see Woody Allen films when I was very young. One of the reasons was that I think I had been promised to see a science fiction film of some sort, and I think I was 8, because I was upset with my dad because he had been on a business trip in Germany or Austria or something, and he had seen was it Switzerland? Well, anyway, it was somewhere where they hadn't dubbed films, and he saw the Superman. I think he either saw the Superman film or the Star Trek motion picture, and I was upset and angry because I wanted to see that, and I couldn't because the age limit here in Norway was 12 years, so I wasn't allowed. But there wasn't any age limit on. So we went to go, and he agreed to see it again, so I could see it with him. And then we went down there, and they wouldn't, even though he was in with me, they said no. He's 4 years younger than the age limit, so you can't come in there. So I was pretty. So the only other film we could see, and my dad really wanted to see this, was a Woody Allen film, so we did see that, and my father was astounded because I really loved it, and because I like, even then I liked adult films, people talking. Of course, it was a funny film as well, but and yes, I spoke English when I was 8. Yeah, that's sort of where my love of Woody Allen films started, and I mean I also love French films. Not that I'm in any way capable of claiming that I've seen a lot of them. Well, I have seen, but it's been a while. And when I went to film school in Denmark, I took a side course which was History of French Cinema with a really great, wonderful film historian teacher we had there, a British man called Mark Le Fanu. And I saw some great stuff. And this was around the time, also I remember I saw a very gritty French film called La Haine, The Hatred, and Yeah. Well, anyway, so Woody has made this new film. It premiered at Venice last year. It's gotten pretty good praise. And what is special about this film, and here it is it's a French language film. It's his first French language film, filmed mostly in Paris and on location around Paris. Will this be his last film? I don't know. From what I read, I mean, he was 86 when this was made, and he's 88 now. But apparently, he is starting filming a new film in Italy this summer. So we'll see. So that'll be very interesting. Sorry if I repeat myself. I did record this one time earlier, and it's on a new iPhone, and the sound. It didn't record any sound, so hopefully we're doing that now. So I don't know anything about these actors, and I don't know how involved Woody would have been in selecting these people, because I mean I know he loves France and he spent lots and lots of time there, but how informed is he about seemingly young French actors currently? So if he is the casting director of this, I don't know, but he got praise. The film got praise for its actors. Some even saying that there were hints of Diane Keaton in the female lead. It's a romantic drama, but I think there are. It is quite light-hearted from what I've read. So I'm looking very much forward to this experience. Woody Allen in French. Even American, reviewers, critics have been kind about this. Some saying it's his best film since Blue Jasmine, which was 7 films ago. And this is a DVD. Not a Blu-ray, because I have all of Woody Allen's feature films on DVD, American DVDs. This is an American DVD. I think I have one which is UK, simply because it's never been on DVD, and I have a few on Blu-ray as well, but they're doubling up. So I might show you them later. So not just Norman Maslov in the vinyl community who are Woody Allen fans. Quickly, the actors. Again, I have no idea who these people are. I think the last French film that I saw was probably Spirou et Fantasio, the movie, 4 or 5 years ago. News about French films don't come along. We're a very Anglophile people up here in Norway, which is a shame, because I love Nouvelle Vague films and French war movies, especially the ones from interim years between the world wars, which are a very clear indicator of the mood of the French people after the First World War, which explained why they lost as badly as they did in the Second World War, because they were traumatized still, 20 years later, and you see that in the movies they made at the time. Anyway, sorry. Oh merde. Qu'est-ce que tu as fait, hein? Gallois, Lou Deloge, Valérie Lemercier, Melville Poupeau, and Niels Schneider. Didn't sound very French. Fanny and Jean look like the ideal married couple, huh? They are both professionally accomplished. They live in a gorgeous apartment. Of course, it's a Woody Allen movie. Everyone lives in a beautiful apartment in Woody Allen. in an exclusive neighborhood of Paris, and they seem to be in love just as much as they were when they first met. Oh, but when Fanny, she accidentally bumped into Alain, a former high school classmate, she swept off her feet. Ooh. They soon see each other again and get closer and closer. Amour, huh? Passion, with all this passion. So yeah, looking very much forward to seeing this. This DVD, yeah, of course, it's a Woody Allen DVD, so it's entirely vanilla, as we used to say. I don't know if people remember we used to say that. Coup de Chance. Looking forward to seeing this. Maybe I have something to say about it later. I don't know. We shall see, yeah? Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Bye. And I'm back. Well, it's the day after, and I watched the new Woody Allen film last night. What did I think? Well, first observation is that it, of course, is a French language film, so it was subtitled, and in a way that was a good thing, because I realized that was a wake-up call how terrible I've become at watching movies. Because I realize I keep looking at my damn phone while watching the film. Not because I'm necessarily bored or don't like what I'm seeing, but I keep being distracted by questions popping up in my head while I'm watching the film, and I want to Google and I want or go on Wikipedia. But of course, because it's subtitled, I kept having to stop myself doing that, because as much as I love the French language, I don't speak it. So I had to I really had to double down and keep my attention focused on what was going on there. Wow. And I'm not a young person anymore. I should be better than that. Beautiful film to look at. Paris, of course, and I must say Paris, but without going too much towards the cliches. But then some beautiful gardens and parks, streets, buildings, but regular sort of buildings in the nicer part of what is it, Aristement? They filmed this in. So agree with the reviews. Great cinematography. Not I've been thinking about a lot about how static cameras are. I feel there were lots of good panning shots. There were movements. The camera was moving while people were having conversations, as if we're in a natural world, moving along and looking at these people, and not just a camera stuck on someone. So that was lovely. It was clearly filmed during the fall. Lots of beautiful leaves and everything. Actors, I liked them. I didn't necessarily like their characters, but I don't know if Woody Allen has a disdain for people that he's seemingly fascinated by. The hoity-toity, well-to-do people who spend their money on bettering themselves without necessarily being any better. because these people come off as being highly educated and cultured, and they obviously have the money and the means to be cultured, but they are boring as shit. And it's obviously on purpose. And we've seen that in all those, Manhattanites that he shows in his films and so on. And but he makes us laugh at them. Here, maybe not so much because they are French and come off as a better class of people because of that. So there's a little bit of a dangerous territory there for Woody, because it becomes mostly a very adult French drama, and yeah. But then again, the actions of these people are, I suppose, they're kind of deplorable. Um, so I don't really feel anything much for what happens to these people. And the funny thing is that the the jilted husband in this film, the rich man who with his trophy wife and everything, although he's a as it turns out, when you watch the movie, you realize that he is a terrible person and will do pretty much anything to get what he wants. But it isn't his fault that she is, sleeping with another man, and the character of the guy who woos her and ends up, bedding her and all that. I I don't really believe him. I don't like him. So, with the ease that he manages to get to be with her, she just comes off as worse for it. But then we get introduced to the character of her mother, where I assume they are finding those Annie Hall, Diane Keaton, Diane Keaton similarities in a French woman. And yeah, I can see that. And she, although fairly bland and not seemingly too invested in any emotional part of this role, she does come off as sort of the hero of the film, and the ending is very Woody Allen and kind of brilliant, because you build up this story and then it's just obliterated at the very end, and you laugh, and it's comedy, and all these people are in a way their hoity-toity, meaningless conversations and existence are sort of put in their place at the very end. So great marks for that ending. Beautiful filming. If these people had been speaking English, I would probably felt that it was a cringe fest, and that everyone was going on and speaking, having conversations that modern Americans no longer do, especially when you hire people in their 20s, Woody, which you have sort of been doing over the past decade. But yeah, because they are French and therefore seem to be better than us somehow, I buy it. So I had a lovely time watching a Woody Allen film again, an adult film. Something that where the characters aren't flying or making each other's brains blow up, or being in movies because they I don't know, feel that they're entitled to. So that this was a lovely trip back to Woody Allen land, and I would recommend it if you are so inclined. So if you watched so far, guys, thanks for watching, and maybe I'll make a video where I show off my entire Woody Allen collection. Who knows? But it won't be in this one because this ended up being quite long. Anyway, guys, please click like and subscribe. That makes me happy, and I hope to see you soon in another video.